Hi all and welcome to Shop Life on Wednesday. It's a very, very cold morning. My toes are actually, they feel like they're frostbitten, but they're not. And I'm still wearing, as you can see, my woolly hat and coat inside the shop. I've got the heating running. I have not opened up yet because I'm here well before 10 o'clock. I think it's only around 9:30. And I want to get on and do a little bit of shipping, etc. Just to get ahead, and just, so I can have a nice calm day, so I don't feel like I'm rushed. I'm not expecting it to be any busier than yesterday, so maybe a trickle of customers, hopefully some more people spending that Christmas money that they've got, and that will be nice. And hopefully we will hear positive news today from Matt Hancock, although I cannot really see any other outcome than more areas going into tier 4. That's what's expected. All I can hope is we are not one of them. But even if we aren't, the fact that more and more areas are going into tier 4, it's going to have an impact anyway on how people feel about coming out and shopping unnecessarily, especially for what is very clearly non-essential stuff. I'm afraid it's a case of desperate times call for desperate measures. With many shops being closed, I've had to resort to Subway for my breakfast. Now, I don't mind Subway generally, I'm very happy with Subway. I'll happily get spicy Italian with the Southwest sauce, cheese and toasted, with a bit of jalapeno, pepper, red onion, lettuce, tomato, obviously. But for breakfast, I've never really tried them for breakfast. It didn't look too great, and that's saying something. It's now 2:30, and it's been a very quiet day, but it's started to become a little bit more, we've started to see a little bit more footfall in the afternoon. We've had a couple of people come in and buy a couple of bits, which is nice. Had a couple of browsers as well, so definitely a little bit more life in the shop in the afternoon. So and it normally seems to be like from midday till around 3-4 o'clock is currently seeming to be the situation where we're getting more activity in the shop. But whatever I get is like a little bonus, because like I said, a lot of the shops are still closed, and I'm getting in here, getting my shipping sorted, getting some online work sorted, so I'm overall pretty happy about it. I've just uploaded, or I've just posted on my Facebook page, a post sharing that I'm looking to buy collections of toys and video games, etc. The usual, we buy stuff posts. So I'm looking forward to that. And also, while I'm working on the shop floor, rather than playing music, I'm actually playing CNBC, because I'm hoping that through some form of osmosis, like mental osmosis, maybe I'll pick up some really amazing knowledge and information about the world of finance and markets and investing, and maybe then one day I'll just wake up and I'll know stuff. Probably not likely, but I'm interested in that stuff a lot anyway. I've been following it for a while. I don't know, I just enjoy that world. It just seems so greasy. It's so creepy, and it's just interesting to me, and so I tend to keep an eye on it. And I thought, what's this quiet? It's probably not the most appropriate audio, but then again, how appropriate is it when someone walks in and Katy Perry, I Kissed the Girls playing, or one of my other favourite tracks, Woman Like Me by amazing band, oh god, their names escape me. The Woman Like Me, I can't remember their names, it's gonna drive me bonkers. They're so famous as well. I'm gonna see how long it takes me to remember this on camera. There's the four guys, they sang Woman Like Me, and they did Black Magic as well, and it's called Black Magic, that song as well. Oh gosh, what's their names? They're so popular. Little Mix, there you go. I remembered all by myself. That was accurate. That was an accurate representation of me reaching into my mind and filtering out the relevant information. Yeah, I'm pretty sharp. Something that I'd completely forgotten I'd ordered all the way back in May of 2019 turned up just before Christmas actually, and I didn't get a chance to talk to you guys about it. But what actually turned up was this Hot Toys figure. And now this is a 1/6 scale action figure by a company called Hot Toys, and it's based on the Endgame version of Black Widow, played by Scarlett Johansson. And if you don't know what Hot Toys figures are, I urge you to go and like Google them or something, watch some YouTube videos. These figures can be quite expensive, even wholesale, they're not cheap. They can be quite expensive. Your probably current market value of this figure is approaching 300, or about 300 at least, I'd say. Especially if you're buying a genuine one, because these things are faked like anything. Massive amount of fakes coming out from China based on Hot Toys. Hot Toys are a very popular kind of a brand. But yeah, to get like a legit one, you're probably looking at around £300. I'd say as a kind of starting point. Sometimes they go up in value, sometimes they drop in value, but this is in its original shipper. Believe it or not, people value if they come in their original shipper. Now, the thing is, I don't know whether to open it or not. I've never had a Hot Toys figure, so I'm excited to have just had a Hot Toys figure. I'm not sure how I feel about just listing it online to sell it. I think it's the kind of thing that you do need to see with your own eyes, and it's the kind of thing that you might impulse buy if you saw it and you'd fall in love with it and you want to buy it. And I think also buying it from a shop adds credibility, because obviously you know where it's come from, and also obviously you'd expect it to be genuine, because obviously I've got it from like the genuine, like the main distributor of Hot Toys in the UK. And so on and so forth. You're not just buying it on eBay where you don't know where the person's got it from. They might have ordered something cheaply from Alibaba or something, and then they're selling them to you, and you don't know whether you're getting the real deal or not. So I don't know whether to just like do the kind of standard thing and just sell it online, or list it online and keep it in its box, or should I just crack it open and admire the figure, because I really do, that sounds really weird, but I really do want to see this action figure. So I'm going to leave this up to you guys that watch this, and I'm hoping, I'm going to be biased, I'm really hoping that you guys say yes, open it and enjoy the figure, and then maybe put it on display. And I'm hoping you won't say the other thing, which is like, I'll leave it boxed and just sell it online, because I don't want to do that. Much like yesterday, it kind of feels like it's super dead, because most of the time it is super dead, it's quiet, not much going on. But the sales do trickle in. Most of the time when someone's actually walking in, they are buying. And you can definitely tell it's definitely Christmas money time, because pretty much all the transactions are cash, which is fantastic for me. Obviously it means no fees whatsoever. And I can go and just bank it at the post office, which is fantastic. We're also getting very close to the announcement today from the government, where we're going to find out whether we are in tier 4 and I have to shut down the shop again because we're non-essential, or whether we can continue. So I'm crossing fingers and everything that we will remain open and that we won't go into tier 4. But let's be real. Just had the news. Now I've just been searching online, and I've just watched or found a news article confirming that indeed all of Lancashire, which is the county, the beautiful, beautiful county that I'm lucky enough to live in, all of it has been put into tier 4, including the Wyre, which is like the I don't know, the borough or something. I don't know how you'd explain it. The borough in which we live. So from tonight, actually, so it's not even a couple of days or anything. From tonight, so immediately, from midnight, we're going to be in tier 4, which means the shop won't be opening. It is, like I said, around 10 to 4 now, I think. So I'm thinking, like, do I stay open late? Is there any point? Maybe I should share tweet, or not share a tweet, I don't do tweets, maybe I should share a post saying open until 8 o'clock tonight or something, and if you come in and buy anything you'll get 10% off, maybe as like a last minute thing. But I can't see people rushing out for 10% off. I mean, I think I'd have to do like a big discount, and even then it becomes kind of pointless, because obviously I don't want to just eat into profits unnecessarily. Wow. So yeah, I've been saying I'm prepared for it, and I am prepared for it. I expected it, but it still hits you, and the shop is going to be closed. Really sad news, but also in a way good news, because it shows that, or I suppose it's the right thing to do, because obviously this new strain is transmissible, 50% more transmissible. Wonderful word that is, transmissible, along with epidemiology. So yeah, bad news slash good news for our health, I suppose. I'm just waiting for Rebecca to finish, and well, she's just finished work and called me. She's about to pick me up, so whilst I'm waiting for her to come pick me up from work and digesting today's news, there's always a silver lining, and I've got to give a massive thank you and shout out to Paul, who is also known as Double Decker Couch in the chat, who's actually picked up the Honky Tonk Man figure there. He's picked up one of those from the website, the highly exclusive Honky Tonk Man Retrofest collection. That still, funnily enough, is available on the website. But thank you so much, Paul, for picking that up. You'll be getting one of those, not the one that I just dropped. You'll be getting one of those sent out carefully wrapped, so it arrives in excellent condition, and it will make a fantastic investment, I'm sure, for the future. But thank you for that purchase. And we've also just had a sale come through as well. Sold one of these really cool Goonies toy sets, which is really nice, Chunk and Sloth. So that's a nice little sale that's come through that I'm pretty happy about. Got to stay positive and make the most of the situation. I believe it's only a 2-week lockdown for now. And after 2 weeks they're going to reevaluate it. Again, I'm not holding my breath that things are going to suddenly go from, suddenly improve in that 2-week period. I hope they do, but I'm not expecting it. It may well just be that they'll just say, oh, you're still in tier 4, and it'll just continue, and it'll end up being another month, or maybe even more, God forbid, but we'll see how it goes. Here we are. Rebecca has just joined me to pick me up from work. She can't say anything because she just stuffed her gob with my Tic Tacs. She stuffed her gob with my Tic Tacs. It's now 10:20 in the evening, obviously, and some good news. I've actually had my first response or message to my post I put up on the shop's Facebook page, letting people know that I am also looking at buying collections of video games and old toys, etc., and old electronics. And someone has actually come forward and contacted me. I believe it's actually a customer that's been in the shop already, that they've got old, like small electronics like mini displays, Walkmans, etc., that they're going to look through and give me a price for, which I'm really looking forward to. So hopefully that will be a form of sourcing and something to keep me busy during the forthcoming lockdown, tier 4 lockdown. I think overall my mindset is a bit different this time. I'm not going to be like super kind of chasing it. I'm going to be relaxing a little bit more. I think I'm going to take some time, maybe play some games, maybe stream some games, as well as still obviously work on the shop. But I'm kind of just trying to keep positive about it. Other than that, I'm going to wrap up the vlog now, upload it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.